Hey there. One thing I want to go over with you guys is some good answers for the last section of questions that you just had after you were playing around with that sim and amplify. The first question, which you should be able to see right here on the slide, is the first question was asking you what can you see in both the map view and the cross section view. So the right answer for that one was, I think that was the first selection. It's I can see both the water and the land. The second question was asking you what can you see in the cross-section view but not in the map view? And a good answer for that would have been that you could see just the hard solid rock in the cross-section along with the separation of the mantle underneath it. And the third question was asking you, how would you describe Earth's outer layer? And if you said something along the lines of that it is made of hard solid rock, then that was correct. Because under the ocean, there is hard solid rock, as well as under the vegetation. One thing I want you to do is go ahead and get your science notebook out if you haven't already, and add in another page to your table of contents. What I'm going to do is show you my table of contents so that you're kind of clear on what that should look like. This should be just another page in your notebook after your Geology on Mars unit. And then, let's see, if you want to kind of pause the video real quick to make sure you've got that up to date, that's the pages that you should have in there. What I've also done with mine is I've dog-eared this page, or you might, if you have like a post-it note or something, stick that in there as a bookmark so you can come back to it. Because we're just going to keep adding and adding as we go through the units into this notebook. And then on page 5, you will add in, which I'm adding in here with you, the word plate. So go ahead and add a page 5 on your table of contents and add the word plate. On that page, what you're going to do then, flip to page 5, make sure that you've marked number 5 in the bottom right hand corner, like that. Create your 4 square definition model. And then in the upper left hand corner, what you'll do is write the word. For this one, it's plate is your word. You'll write the definition in the upper right hand corner. And the definition of a plate, we're not talking about a dinner plate here. We're talking about one of the very large sections of hard solid rock that makes up that Earth's outer layer. So go ahead and add that definition in here. And again, keep in mind the camera might do this backwards since it's on a FaceTime camera. Word, definition goes here. After you copy that definition down, you will also draw something that will help you remember it. I'm skipping this part just so that this video is not super long for you guys, because you can pause and add these in as you go. And then in the bottom left-hand corner, make sure you add your examples in. And in the bottom right, you are going to add your non-examples in. So write as many words as you can under the examples part that has to do with that word that you just defined. And the non-examples, write as many words that you can think of that don't have anything to do with the word that you just described. Go ahead and pause this video real quick, add that definition in, and then play the video again. Now what we're doing is we're going to go back to page 4 in your notebook. Page 4 should be a page that we will keep as a running page of key concepts for chapter 1. So if you haven't already set that up, make sure that your page 4 in your science notebook looks similar to mine. What you're going to do is draw a line each day that you have to add a key concept in. I'll show you that again. So this first, above this first line is the key concept you wrote down yesterday. Under that line will be the key concepts that you're writing down today. And then when you have more to add, you'll draw another line and add them underneath that. So one thing I want you to write down is that continents are part of a plate. Plates are things that they're that have consonants on them are going to be thicker, as you saw in the cross-section view of the sim, and that do not have than those that do not have consonants on them. Another key concept you will need to write down is that Earth's outer layer is divided into sections called plates, which we just defined that for you. Make sure you pause these videos and copy these things down in your notebook, because you will be able to use this science notebook on upcoming tests and quizzes. The better job you are at keeping up with your science notebook, the more help that will be later on. Again, if you have any questions, reach out. Feel free to shoot me a text or an email.